Milsey, off the grid down under, southwest Western Australia. Well, a bit's happened. A new moon last night. Been in touch with the moon a bit. A fair bit's been going on. I'll take you down and give you a little bit of a look and a run through. Yeah, shout out to Mark. Subscriber come up to me in the street and asked if I was that bloke on YouTube. I said, what bloke on YouTube? He said, alive and kicking. I said, that's me, alive and kicking, bro. Yeah, had a good chat. Yeah, just carrying on from my last video, a fair bit's gone on and hasn't gone on. I finished the rammed earth down here. You remember I had 2 panels to do, and then I was done. Remember Colin sort of spat the chewy bit on his ignition switch. Billy's tyre finally blew. So Billy's tyre blew, and then remember I was talking about my back being tweaked and that. Well, what happened? We're down here. I was in here, right? I did that wall over there. I remember I had that one there, and I did this one here, right? So this was done. I pulled the boards off, and I pulled the inside board off, and then I was down here, and when I went to lift that board, like at 600 wide, I bent down to lift it onto this panel there, and I slide it and get it out, and then load it on the ute, and I took it up the top, right? Well, and also in that last video, it's come back to haunt me a bit. Remember I said, yeah, just laugh at pain now? Well, me back, I just went to pick that board up, man, and the back was just, yeah, crippled. I was crippled, and I sort of hobbled up the top, and oh, that fucking hurt. That's not to be laughed about, you know. That's pain, and yeah, it was quite painful. Anyway, I pressed on a bit and got the wife to help me lift them and put them on the ute and got rid of them. And then I thought, oh, I'm not going to be able to go on with this thing, you know, the pain. It might be too much, that might be it. I've done all the back breaking work and it broke me back, you know. Not Colin, Billy and myself were all broken. Well, how do you deal with pain? Well, yeah, I don't rush to the Panadol. What I did is I couldn't sit down. I could sit down, but I couldn't get back up. So I thought, oh, I'll just stand up. So for 3 or 4 days, I just stood up. I walked around a bit, stood up, and then I laid down. If I had to go down, I'd have a rest. I just laid down, and I had this technique where I was keeping my legs straight when I'm getting out of the bed, and you know, so I didn't have to bend me back. And I got up and walked around. Did that for about 3 or 4 days, and then from then on, I just took it easy around the place and wandered around and did a little bit, and then yeah, it started to improve a bit, and then yeah, sitting around this place when there's no construction, I had to sit around for a couple of weeks, you know, pretty much doing nothing. It's pretty quiet and pretty peaceful around here and tranquil. I was just taking it all in for most of April, and it was a great time to just take it easy and reflect on everything. And yeah, it's quite peaceful here with nothing going on. So yeah, I enjoyed that time, and so that's been about 4 weeks or so. And yeah, I'm not doing any more ramming, so it's sort of come good a bit. Yeah, that tree there, not long after that last video, we had this rain that came. It had 10 to 20 mil on that radar thing, you know, and then it went to 20 to 40 and back to 10 to 20 and back to 5 to 10 over the week. And then on the day, man, it come, and people around here, it was 50 mil in about an hour or a couple of hours. And man, yeah, it was unbelievable. A lot of water around the place. And that tree, remember that had the yellow leaves on it, it flourished after that rain. So I think that might be some sort of tropical plant that needs a bit more water. So I have to keep more water up to that. So all the trees are going good. Yeah, they're starting to move into the sun's going down a bit lower in the sky, getting a bit colder, so they should start dropping their leaves soon. I'll just take you in the garden. Yeah, my wife does most of the gardening. I do a little bit, grow a few things. Here, one thing I wanted to show you, so we got a bit of stuff going on, basil and leeks and chilies, a few trees, a lot of chilies. That jujube needs a new bigger bot or something. That's sort of gone a bit funny. But what I wanted to show you is this little orange tree here. And what happened, that thing came from, I had a property up in Perth for about 30 years, 28 years I had that property. And there was an orange tree in the back when I got there, and it was well established then and producing fruit. So it's been producing fruit for the last 28 years, and the fruit is unbelievable. It's prolific and beautiful. So what my wife did, a technique where you scrape all the bark off a branch, and then you wrap all the dirt in there in plastic, and that section will develop roots, and then you chop it off and you got to put it in a pot and you got a tree. So that happened with one of the limes up there as well. So just looking at this one, this is a result of one of them. I think she did a couple, but this is the last one left. And so this has been going on for a couple of years now. We're going to have to put it in the ground, but have a look at this. So there's an orange on it, man. So yeah, one orange, beautiful. So yeah, that's I'm going to get into that orange when it ripens up, and then yeah, you come up here and you see, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but look at me passion fruits. Passion fruits are a bit prolific here as well. I suppose there's a few up the top not dropping through there. That wire's getting a bit heavy. There are quite a few passion fruits through here. So that's beautiful. So with the rammed earth, that's pretty much it, unless I want to do something else. That might be it. So yeah, I just wanted to thank everyone. Firstly, Colin for his effort. I don't know if you remember, if you go back to, I dare you to go back to an early video. I'll put the link in the description of when I was planting the initial trees down there. I think it was an orange tree I'm planting. I dare you to have a look at that, and then come back to this video and tell me if it's the same bloke. That bloke's got no hair and teeth. And he didn't have such a smile on his face either. So yeah, I just wanted I dare you to go and look at that and come back and make a comment. I just thank Wendy the Whacker. Wendy the Whacker, you haven't seen Wendy for a while. She did a few motors. I've done videos on Wendy, but Wendy compacted the whole site up here. And yeah, Nigel, got to thank Nigel, because Nigel that Chamberlain 9G tractor built in Australia in the 1950s or early 60s. That's as old as me, still going like the day it was built. And so Nigel dug all that out and things. So I've just got to thank Nigel. And just want to thank all my subscribers for clicking in. I don't know if there's anyone here from the beginning, but the last video I put up, you know, the logarithm went off a bit, and a few extra people had shot it around a bit, and a few extra people, a few extra subscribers. Thanks for all that. And I just want to make a thank you to my wife, who's been unbelievable through the whole process. And yeah, I couldn't have done it without her and her effort and her putting up with me all the way through. So yeah, that's it. Thanks everyone for coming along. Yeah, so I've just got to do a few more things. I'll run through a few more videos. I'm just in the process of putting up the verandas around me buildings, so me back's good now, so I can laugh at that pain now. It's come good. Didn't pop one Panadol. Got through it. Yeah, so it's all good here, folks. I just thought I'd do another video and thank all them extra subscribers, and yeah, hope yous are all doing well. It's challenging times at the moment for a lot of people, and we're going through a bit of some sort of change at the moment. It's quite exciting. We'll see where it all ends up. So yeah, until the next video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I dare you. You remember daring, taking risks in life? You remember the dare? I dare you. Go and look at that video in the description and then make a comment whether you reckon it's the same bloke. Anyway, take care, have a great day, and we'll catch you in the next video.